Armadillos. When hunting up in North Texas, landowner said he had some issues with hogs rooting up his property. They've got rooting on both sides of the road. A little while later, sure enough, the hogs did show up. Weather conditions were absolutely terrible. The hogs were located right about here, and I'm located 125 yards away here. I even broke out the electronic collar. Hogs weren't interested, and they eventually just moved away. So I moved on to my next property. This hog I actually spied on the property across the road, stalked it across the property on the other side of the road, and it just meandered its way back across the highway. So I had to get in the truck, drive around, come around to this property, start my stalk again. I finally have the hog in range, in sight, and so I'm not going to try to advance any further. I'm just going to take the shot from here. A couple cleansing breaths, here we go. And a quick follow-up shot just to make sure he stays down. This turned out to be a 185-pound boar.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
And carpe mephitis, I moved on to my next property where conditions had continued to deteriorate drastically. And here I've got a skunk out there at about 60 yards in heavy fog. And I'm going to pivot the rifle around to the other side as you take a look at the skunk. And carpe daisipus, I have an armadillo, I think feeding on the blood of a dead armadillo that's next to it that I killed the night before. So I drop him right there. As you take a look at that armadillo, I'm pivoting to the south to an armadillo way off in the distance. There it is. And I'm going to zoom in quite a bit in order to make this shot. And that dropped that armadillo. And as conditions continued to get worse, I went ahead and just called it a night.
Carpe sus, my friends.